whenever there's a movie of mine that I've selected, I watch it like 3 or 4 times in the week leading up to it here. Part of it is just like a neurotic kind of, am I sure this movie's good enough? But also I don't know, I like to steep myself in it a little bit, right? I don't know what it is, but I watched it a couple of times and it gets better every time.
It does.
And there is so little wrong with it. It is unbelievable.
It's so great. I when it first started too, I was like, it's a little bit slow, but like it's still funny.
Yeah.
And then as the movie goes, again, it just like builds and builds and builds and builds to the climax of the movie. The whole movie is this like up arc, and then it doesn't really like stop.
No, it does not come down.
It keeps going, and the movie's done right at the top. It's great.
You think it might. As the movie goes on and on and on, they get the band back together. They get the instruments. They have a failed gig. Then they finally get the booking that they want, and they get all these people there. And then there's a scene where they're performing at this place, and they've got a packed house, and you just have this sense that like this is the end of the movie. This is the final climax. Scene. This is the climax.
This is more,
and they're going to sing their way out, and the credits are going to roll. You don't know that they've still got another 90 cop cars to destroy.
Right.
Yeah. And they still have to call in the National Guard. And it just keeps going over the top and over the top and over the top. And even when the car chase is done, it's like, oh shit, the car chase is, no, here come the Nazis.
Yeah.
This has to be resolved. But it can't get any more over the top of that. Oh, sure it can. Because they're going to drop these Nazis off the top of the fucking Chrysler building.
Yes. Somehow higher than the Sears Tower.
Somehow
higher than the Sears Tower.
Yeah.
The thing now, the last time I saw this was probably 20 years ago.
Damn, seriously.
And I did remember thinking it wasn't as funny as I thought it would be, because John Landis he also directed Spies Like Us and Three Amigos, which are masterpieces.
No, Three Amigos certainly. I don't think I've seen Spies Like Us.
Oh, it's really good. And this movie's not like it's not a laugh a minute. It's not. But there's something about this movie. First of all, it's one of the coolest movies ever made. It makes you want to be the guys in the movie, or it makes you want to dress like them, act like them, listen to their music. When you watch this movie, you want to buy the soundtrack as soon as you're finished. And this is a crazy thing to say, but I think it's very life affirming. They go through this adventure with the ex-girlfriend trying to kill them, with the Nazis trying to kill them, with the cops chasing after them. No matter what happens, they just stay on that straight path. We're on a mission from God. They're going to get the band back together, and they're going to play the fucking blues. So the building gets destroyed, and they just wipe the dust off, get in the car, and keep going. It's beautiful,
but on top of it all, as they're going through these neighborhoods, and as they're meeting these people, and as they're witnessing these performances, there's so much love there.
Yes.
You can tell that they love this material.
Right.
And even when things are over the top, had they strayed a little bit too much, this could have been a shit show, like in a bad way. And you think to the church scene at the very beginning, had that been done like even with a hint of caricature,
you're right,
it would have ruined it. It would have ruined it. But even though the congregation is leaping 30 feet in the air and spinning around, it is so over the top. The choreography is so bonkers ridiculous, but there is such a love to it. And they're even as these crazy things are happening, they're paying so much respect to the culture, and they're paying so much respect to the people and to the environments, and they're hanging back when they need to, they're poking their nose in when they need to, but everything about it is just handled with so much care and reverence and respect, and it's something I don't know if you could do nowadays.
As I was watching it, I felt like, you know how when they build new roads and they come across like, oh no, we found an Apache, arrow, and this is an artifact from 300 years ago. I feel like 300 years from now, they're going to be digging through North American culture, and they're going to come across the Blues Brothers, because this movie really is an artifact of a certain time, and a certain.
It's a snapshot.
It's a snapshot of American culture, And even Roman, who's Russian, was like, who are these Nazis? Are they Nazis? They're allowed to have the swastika? Why? I said, free speech. And he said, this is too far. This is too far. But guess what? This movie, if this movie came out in 2025, people would say it's woke. Why are they dealing with politics? It's 1980. It's 45 years ago. However, we can't do math on this show. And they dealt with the politics of the day, and they smashed it over the head, and they smashed it over the head on. And they
had a very simple message there. Fuck Nazis.
Yep. And with that, there's our review of The Blues Brothers.